Oh, I was wondering what the hell was the robotic face of the killer about. It's a trap. How many emeralds are we still missing? Be that many. I just think it's probably easier to try to get them in the earlier stages. Later on, it would be very difficult. No. I don't think 32 rings is gonna cut it. Ugh. Go down. Sure, at this point to it. 41 might be enough. He's not. So it's 50, very likely. Crap. That'll provide us with the necessary rings, though. Hope we don't get eaten by sharks. I'm not sure if we can really escape through this direction though. Still, it's probably worth it. I mean, we had plenty of time. The fact that I turned back so really didn't really die. Can we even go back though? That's not exactly a confirmed thing, is it? Getting quite far away from anything familiar at this point. Still. Okay. I can't jump. It's only looking like we're not getting that. I think we might have enough rings to get to the specialty zone at the start here if we don't get hit by anything. Right. Or it isn't enough. We need 50. 15 more. We can probably get a little bit. Oh fuck. Alright, I'm pretty sure if we go there, we might not be able to get that. "44. There are a few rings here. Not sure if it's enough to get what we want. It is. Yes, it is. Ah. Hopefully this will be the last one. It should be the toughest one then too, so we'll have to be a bit careful here. But we can be all that careful. Barely got the rings. We got the rings. Not hit the rings. Yeah, this has to go fairly well for us to get it closer to 60 rings in a single stage. Yeah, it's might be better off starting right at the beginning. 55 rings. We need to do better here. Every stage has to go fairly well. Right, we can't afford to miss an entire ring section. When a couple of rings gained from a location like that could make a big difference. This wasn't particularly good this time either. Yeah, this is not going well. It's going worse than the first time. Getting 55 rings from this is a really tough job then. Zero rings gained. Okay, yeah, this is probably the last one. This is pretty tough. My biggest worry is that I think Tails might have to be able to pull through fairly well through this into IF2. Yeah, this did not go well. I'm missing entire ring sections and not getting maybe 1 or 2 ring out of them. You would need to get closer to half a dozen from each. That's pretty much what we need. Yeah. Higher sections missed. Just isn't good enough. Ah, this is horrible. At least we know that there is a chance to get enough rings to proceed to the next stage from the stage you're currently doing. So in that sense, we're in no real trouble. But we can't entirely miss these sections. No, fuck. Yeah, we can't also hit bombs. Ugh, this is just getting worse and worse and worse. rings, 3 rings missing. Yeah, it's very close. I think if Tails isn't gonna get hit by the bombs, we'll definitely get what we need. But yeah, that's not good enough. We missed 2 of these already. I can't worry about Tails. If I do that, I'll just keep missing more and more rings. Deep sigh. Yeah, we got the rings. Ooh, we might be able to get 66. That's significantly better than the last time. Yeah, that's already a fuck up. You need to get into the groove right from the start. Lost about 10 rings with Tails hitting the bombs. I'm doing this now to try to learn the pattern a little bit. Yeah, it's a fairly short section. 3 bombs mainly in the center. I don't think I can afford Tails hitting those bombs. He has enough that it allowed me to basically fail this. Sure how I'm gonna evade that though. But yeah, if Tails doesn't hit the bombs, we're easily go through this because we got so many rings on that first one. How many? 100 rings. Holy bullshit. So how bad is this? How likely are you even gonna get 100 from this? Yeah, it's pretty much impossible now. I've already missed quite a few. I'm more or less interested in what are the bombs being on. Are we gonna even experience bombs here? Or is this more about navigating perfectly? Yeah. Don't worry about the bombs so much. It's all about getting rooms. They go in fairly predictable patterns. Missing 7. Yeah, it's doable. It's not gonna be easy though. Yeah, it's pretty much in failure if we miss a single one of these. Tails has to get some too. We sort of have to fly in odd positions in that sense. I missed one already. That's the second miss. Third miss. One ring missing. Yeah, it's doable. Totally doable. Still, this would be hard without save states. I mean, this has to go very well for you. Memorization, that's pretty much it. I don't think there's much else you could realistically do. $200. I wonder if there's still a center one. No, there's still at least one more. And this was getting pretty tough already, so I'm not looking forward to another one. And also don't want to go underwater if I can help it. That place is not fun. At the same time it wasn't too difficult, you can be a realistic rebreather every now and then, so it's not that bad. Okay, how exactly are you supposed to actually use these? You need to hit at the tip of the flame. And you need to have some momentum in the jump. It's so annoyingly accurate that the jump you have to do. Momentum control once you jump is not it's not exactly great. What the hell is causing the slowdown? Look at it. So in theory there is a chance to get another one though. Huh. I think I'd like to take it at this point. It'll mean I don't have to worry about it later. And we know that there's enough rings here because we got enough rings for the first time. So I'm not looking forward to how tough it's gonna be though. The big thing about the previous Emerald was that there wasn't that many bombs we had to deal with. Now imagine that same shit with constant bombs mixed in the middle with clever patterns, and that's nightmare. Right, 20 more needed. Be easy. Let's go up there though. One more. Shit. It's better be it. Ah, the final one. 80 rings to start with. Yeah, this could be fun. Yeah, now the shit is starting. $140. Well, we know from experience there's enough rings to get it. And on the positive side, Tails doesn't actually have any real rings now. So we're not tied on Tails' successes to see things through, at least not for the moment. This is not gonna work anymore, but I might as well try to learn this. So initial stage of bombings, and then pretty much Right, there's a chance to get a lot more than 140 rings from this one. Tails would be less useless. I can't afford that. I mean, Tails can get hit, but not after he's collected a lot of rings. And especially not in a location like that. Well, technically that would be enough. But we still didn't perform all that well as far as I can see. The problem is we have a huge amount of rings that Tails has. So that'll just mean that we can't accidentally stumble upon anything anymore. Yeah, it's like this. Only 40 rings to go. Only 30 to go. Yeah. I think we would be better off at this stage to start beginning, because it's obviously clear that either I need to have more rings, or we need to basically keep Tails alive through an entire bottom section, which is pretty much impossible. But it just is not happening. I'm starting at the start. I need to be able to do better. Got it, but I don't think I did any better than the last time. Okay. Again. Why the fuck don't you react to anything, you piece of shit? tails. I need to get tails through some of this. There's no getting around that. I don't see any other realistic alternative. It's gonna be a pain in the ass, but I can't get enough rings on my own. I mean, there's a huge delay with this genre. Not sure if we have enough to get the rings anymore. Well, we barely got them, but I don't see how this is any better than, well, it's actually better than the last time, because now Tails doesn't have ruby rings. So it's much more tied to my performance than it's tied to Tails. I still don't think it will make much of a difference. I need to start memorizing some of these. This has to go pretty much perfectly then. Yeah, I can't miss half the row on the rings. I just don't have enough rings, but I need to get most of them. And it looks like it's pretty much impossible to keep Tails in the game. Eight too few. Doing it again from the start. We need extra rings from the earlier stages. I think that's a much better proposition than trying to get every last ring from the last one. Because there was clearly a lot of room for improvement with our performance earlier. So let's try to improve. Hmm, 82. Even a handful of rings extra will make a big difference. I'll take it 5 extra ones from the first one. not go well. I need to be able to anticipate the swirling thing as it goes to the roost. I get on top of it right from the start. Don't need any extra rings. Decent amount. You do get a feel for this, so I feel like I'm performing better and better constantly. We got the rings. And 0 on tails. So at best, or at worst, there's still one remaining. I think there's a good chance we have all of them now. I'm certainly not gonna try to get the retry on this level though. Twice in a level is great already. Don't want those boots. Let's make control harder. The main game is fairly trivial though in this time. It was fairly trivial in the first game, so it's not a change of pace or anything. I think, well, if I recall correctly, Sonic the Hedgehog 1 had like, when you started to get to the very end of the game, things got a little bit more complicated, but everything before that was pretty much trivial. And I feel this could very well be the same. The real difficulties would be to get the emeralds. So how well you play the minigame. I'm not a big fan of that, but you really have to be with the save states. I get the impression that we, generally speaking, don't really want to come down here. So this is something that you can recover from, but it's not something you particularly want to do. Right, we're very close to being able to get to a special stage again, if at all possible. Victory. Not sure what the hell happened there. Is there a point to going back here anyway? We could go here to make a jump. Not sure if there's point really to worry about the rings until we find a way anyway. Well, we have 50 rings, and we only need the waypoint. I think we've bypassed the waypoint though already, so very likely we're just gonna finish the mission. Go to boss fight. Oh fuck. Might actually have anything at the waypoint, but wait to find out. Ah, there's still one more. Final one. 100 rings from the first stage. Yeah. Back and forth, back and forth. I'll keep playing just to learn this. So pretty much back and forth, not always though. Oh, this is gonna be hell. We need to get more than 100, that's what we've learned so far. Theoretically it might be possible to go with, still with the 100, but more probably you're saving yourself a lot of trouble by getting a few extra ones at the early stages. Also might be a good idea to consider jumping. You don't have the luxury of jumping, otherwise you'll miss so many rings you're gonna screw up anyway. So you need to time things in a way where you don't hit the mines at the center. I think it's better to start learning that early. It's a bit risky, yes, but again, with the luxury of save states, I can be a player with some risk. Mines coming from blind angles, though, are not a good thing. I think I'm getting a feeling to when we need to cross this with the mines at the center. It has to be fairly close for you to be okay to move there. But yeah, if it's pretty much at the center, you'll hit it. It has to be either far away or very close, then the swing more or less hits it perfectly. Yeah, the blind one still gets me. I'm doing this now because I think this is gonna be what I need to do through the entire race section, so either learn it now or forever screw up. My problem here is I know I'm moving too quickly, but it just seems like the perfect way to go. there a long time ago. Yeah, and if I wait too long, I'm too late already, so I'm screwed up. He more or less should be moving into position pretty much on instinct. Can't afford those. But jumping is not an option. Or maybe it is if we do it immediately. We miss some. Deep side. 100 rings. We get about 10 with each ring section if we do it perfectly. And that's a pretty big gift. I missed one already. Wonder how forgiving this is on missing entire ring sections. Not getting everything perfectly is one thing. But missing 10-12 rings, that's pretty big. Yep. I know before I start moving the other side that I'm moving at the wrong time. Yeah, it's exactly that particular wrong time. It's because you wait to look. I think that's actually the bigger problem. Because it adds a delay and then you're too late to get the rings anyway. You need to move immediately. Right, so we're more or less at the final stages if we get that far. Yeah, that's not working. Seven rings short. That's with a couple of crashes too, and missed ring sections. I'm fairly good at getting to that stage now, but there's the but. Can't afford those buts. Can't afford to miss things out anyway. I think I'm getting all the... Yep. God damn it. You need to... If I would basically memorize when I need to start switching every time again, I would have no problem. But because you wait a little bit, a second, fraction of a second too long, and you're at the wrong timing again. I need to get past that stage somehow. Still, every time I do it, it's getting better. Sort of start to see it now. It's like I'm aiming for the goddamn mine. But I want the rings. I need more than 100. Clearly more than 100, otherwise it's pointless. Again, I see it's the wrong time. You need to go back and forth without thinking about when you go. It's the game more or less offers you the correct timing, so you just need to do it. Think about it and it's too late. I need to start thinking what I'm doing and start just acting. It might still go badly for us, but I think there's a much higher probability of going right for us. Except for that. That's where it fails. Actually no, it doesn't. It's I wait for the line of vision. So basically the pipe to turn straight again. And I can't afford to do that. If I do it, I don't have enough time. I need to know where it ends and just move while I'm sort of still in the line. You need to have faith that that's when it has to be done. Yeah, that's it. We'd also give up some of the rings, basically jump there. It would be safe, that would get most of the benefits anyway. Yeah, that didn't go well. Come on, baby. I don't think the other stages will be quite as bad. The thing is, if we get a good result out of this one, it'll take the pressure of what we need to do with the other ones. And this seems like more like if you memorize this will be, you'll get a huge amount of rings. Well, you need to get 100, so a huge amount of rings is necessary. This didn't go well. There's some kind of rhythm there and I'm not getting it quite yet, but I'm getting closer to it. I'm not even sure if this is necessary, that's the fun part. I mean, this could be, I'm sure this is tough in some manner, but this could not be quite as tough as the previous one, for example. I don't know. I think it might be a better idea to play this entire thing through to see what our needs in the end are. Very close, very close. We can more or less reach the 100 at that point, and then there's a few extra ones we can take. And that's with tails hitting targets. As in taking bombs. But I do need to get past these stages to see the other stages. close. Maybe I should be... Maybe I should take a lesser value. I can always restart this entire thing. But I'm confident I can get to the 100 without any real problems, so at least we would see something. See what the other stages are. Is it actually that type? Something. Alright, it'll go back to back and forth, back and forth, back and forth after that stage. But yeah, getting over 100 is pretty shield for me at this point. For God's sakes, why can't I just get past that line? At least I have a technique to get most of the rings in these situations. Back and forth, back and forth. 110, I'll take it just to see the next stage. 80 extra rings, doesn't sound too bad. Back and forth. And then to repeat of the same position. This also seems like a fairly easy place to keep tails alive. Or avoid the bombs, please. Just twice now. Oh, 3 times, 4 times. Then back and forth, okay. Yeah, I think this is will end up being easier because we can clearly go back and forth and we can keep tails in the bases too. So that means extra rings for us. I'm not sure if this is even harder specifically. I think this is more of a in the direction of a memorization at this point. Oh, it's very tough actually. You need to get most of these. And we have 10 extra and we barely got it. Or actually we got to get it. So if tails get hit, that's gonna be a tough one. Yep. If tails gets hit, this is pretty much impossible. Unless we do things perfectly, I guess. There's always an option. Not that easy option though. We got it, we got it. not that many rings needed in this. What's the trick? Bombs? Bombs. So this is rings all over the place, a section of bombs. Rings all... okay, 3 sections of rings all over the place. And 2 sections of bombs we have to bypass. Okay. Doesn't sound all that bad. Right. This isn't about collecting rings, this is about avoiding bombs. This has to be the final one. Sonic has all the Chaos Emeralds. Oh, thank god. Can't do these anymore. Toughest part of the game. Sonic can change into Super Sonic, okay. Super Saiyan transformation, basically, I think. Yeah, it uses your rings as we probably need to use these as I'm a bit surprised how pathetic the bosses have been so far. I mean, even on the scale of easy boss fights in some of these platformers, these have been pathetic. There's not even a noteworthy pattern for you to learn. I mean, it's just dodge the goddamn bullet and kill. What the hell is there to do much? There's no skill really involved in this. I suppose you can screw it up somehow, but that's difficult to see how that could be possible. Okay, that doesn't look right. Yeah, this took a lot of time, probably. So, mainly because I did the Chaos Emeralds early on. On the positive side, don't have to do that anymore.